What's going on, you guys? I'm back, and I'm just gonna give you a quick recap of Teen Mom Young and Pregnant Season 2, Episode 1. Now, this is from last week, and I'm just gonna give a snippet because it's a lot that I don't remember, and I apologize for that. But I will have you caught up by the second recap from tonight. And so, where do I want to start? Because I had to write down a couple of notes to get caught up from episode 1 that aired last week. And so Ashley decides to go to court to get a restraining order against Bob's mom, which wasn't granted, and because there wasn't enough of proof that she had posed any type of threat to her. Now, all of this stemmed from last season when Ashley had a lot of run-ins and she just had it like out for Bob's mom, and Bob's mom had it out for her, and it was just a lot of back and forth. She had a surprise birthday party for Bob. She didn't invite his mom, but his mom showed up anyway. And there was a fight, and it was just a lot behind them on social media during the off season. So just wanted to give a quick recap on that part. So they are no longer into it, but she just don't want to have any dealings to do with his mom. She tried to get a restraining order. Judge didn't grant it, and that's that. He's also dealing with the fact that his brother may be facing life in prison, I believe, for a crime that he committed. And so they're just trying to deal with that now and just trying to be there for his brother. So right now, Barb really don't want to have to keep hearing about whatever it is that Ashley and his mom got going on, because right now, most of his attention is focused on his brother. So Kayla is trying to make things work with Stefan, even though they got into it because she wanted him to go with her to the baby's doctor's appointment, which he didn't answer the phone. He took too long to text back. He just was unreachable. And when he did decide to go ahead on and call her back or whatever, she had already left to head to the doctor's appointment. So I guess he had got a ride to her house, and he was mad because he had got a ride way over there and she had already left him. So he was just blowing up on the phone. So that's all I kind of remember from last week's episode. It's another young lady. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name. But she bought a car. I'll just bring it up when I do tonight's recap, because I know it'll all come back to me, and I apologize for that again. So in tonight's episode of Teen Mom Young and Pregnant, this is Season 2, Episode 2. So Jade and Sean just broke up again for the 5th time. I don't even know why, because it just seems like that they argued over nothing. And Caitlin, she applied for state assistance, which automatically forces her to put Stefan on child support. So we already know how this is going to go. So Jade's in bed crying. She has the chills, and she's there with her mom and her dad, and he's in the living room knocked out. And I mean, just the scene from that just had me dying laughing. It was so funny the way they kept putting the camera on him while he was snoring. So Jade's anxiety is acting up on her, and her mom is there to help her take care of the baby while she go and see her doctor, and she's just trying to get through this for the moment. So Brianna is moving out of town with her boyfriend Joe, and they're staying at an Airbnb while she waits for her grandparents, who will be meeting Joe for the first time. So Barb's brother is on trial, and Ashley has decided to put all of her issues aside for a minute that she's been having with Barb's mom. And so she just want to be there with him while he kind of just sits through all of this and his brother's trial. So Alexis' baby daddy just straight up treats her like she is his daughter. I mean, he really act like he is her daddy. So he's quick to tell her how she's too old and she needs to grow up and she needs to stop depending on mom. But what is it that he's going to do for her? Like, where she falls short at, what is he going to do to pick up the pieces? Because it looked like he's just there to be so critical at times towards her. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like, I could already see where their relationship is going. And it's sad because they're so young. I assume they're still in high school. So that's who I mentioned from last week, Alexis. She needed to buy another car last week because the one that she had was giving up on her. And so she got her mom to co-sign for her, I think like a $20,000 or $30,000 car. And he got down on her for that. Like, so who helped you with the car? Like, you got to lean on your mom for everything. And I'm like, why is he? I don't know. I don't know about them being together. Because this is just too much so soon for such two young people. So anyway, like I say, he just treats her like he's her daddy or something. He's always giving her like this creepy looking smile. I'm telling you, he be having me laughing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But Jade's mom, Christy, she just seemed like she be too rough with that baby. But anyway, so Jade goes to the doctor for her anxiety. And she got a prescription for new medicine. And Christy thinks that she's taking way too many different medications. And that she's going to become addicted. So Jade starts crying. And she's like, this is the last thing I need to be hearing right now. Especially when I'm trying to get myself together. So they found out that Barbara's brother is guilty of all crimes that he was accused of. And that he's going to have to do time. So Barb says that he's all right. But you can tell that it's just taking a toll on him. And the last thing he needs to be dealing with right now is drama between Ashley and his mom. I'm also noticing that Ashley's baby is rocking in the bassinet on her stomach. And the baby should be on her back. I don't know why the cameraman would even film the baby laying in the wrong position. But anyway, then they showed a scene like right after that with the baby awake and playing and everything. So Kayla goes to pick up Stefan and he's in a bad mood as usual, always the Grinch. And she mentions that he makes her nervous when she can tell that he's in a bad mood already before she even get to him. I'm like, girl, why are you even dealing with this dude? I mean, I know that that's your kid's dad and stuff, but you can get money from him when he, you're not going to make him do nothing that he don't want to do at the moment. All you can do is just be the best mom you can for your baby at this point. And just accept whatever help he want to give. Stop trying to be with him because he is not the one for you. I don't care how good it was with y'all in the past. He's just not the one for you. Point blank. And to me, she should have went to court without him. Just let him find his own way there. Because no matter what she do to help him, he just got the nastiest attitude. And I'm so over him. I'm over everything with him. He just seems like he's always angry. Like he's a ticking time bomb. Like he's ready to just, I don't know, just blow up at any moment all the time. And he just needs to get help with whatever it is going on inside of him. Because he's always looking like he's on the verge of blowing up. Like he's always on edge. Then on top of that, they only ordered him to pay $128 a month. He acting like that is just going to straight up kick his ass. Like it's just going to kill his pockets to give up $128 a month to his baby. Ugh. So Jade's cousin Jasmine claims that Sean is the reason why she needs to see a therapist, and he's the reason why she's suffering from anxiety, because she didn't used to be like that. And I mean, he even goes to see a therapist now and explains the reason for him having so much bottled up inside, and at times it makes him just want to blow up. When he lets it out, when he finally lets his anger out or his whatever it is inside of him, he just feel like he's always going to blow up at any moment. So his therapist gave him like some kind of assignment to write down. So Kyler, Lex's boyfriend, is going to the high school dance, even though he told her that she's too old to go, but he's gonna go. I'm like, ugh, whatever. Anyway, so Stefan is telling his friend that he gotta pay the child support and stuff now. And his friend like, well, just pay the child support. And he like, well, I don't have the money. And his friend's like, well, get a job. Ugh. So Kayla is realizing that she's moving so far away from her sister now and how much she's gonna miss her. So they're having like a heart-to-heart moment before she takes her flight. Ashley and Barb, they're just talking about dealing with his brother serving time and the prison sentence and stuff like that. So Barb decided to go back to anger management classes to help him just keep focus on better things. And Jade is trying to explain to Christy that the medication she's on now, she hopes it's going to be better than what she had.